All right, I got another one for you. Going back to your roots in Jew City at your beloved Callaway High School.
Oh, yes, sir.
All right. Over the last 20 years, Callaway has really been one of them ones in terms of legendary sports figures. Okay. One in basketball, one in football. It just so happens that they both share the same first name. Okay. But I want to know whose career would you take? And when I say career, I'm talking all the way from high school through what they've been able to do in the professional ranks. Because one of these individuals was more of an icon for his high school stuff.
Yeah.
This other individual has turned out to have more success in the pros. Okay.
Yeah.
I think all the real ones from Jew City down with Callaway know who I'm talking about. Okay. So whose career would you choose between basketball star Malik Newman and football star Malik Heath?
Man, you're going to know why I'm saying this. It's going to pain me to say this. But I'm going to say Malik Heath. It's going to pain me to say
Yeah, go, Pack, go. Go, Pack, go.
It's gonna pay me to say it, but Malik Heath. But I'm gonna tell you why though.
You can come on over here to the Packers if you want to.
No. Look, I'm gonna tell you why though. I'm gonna tell you why. Malik Newman had the type of high school career that's really you don't see too often in the state of Mississippi. And we've had, as you know, in Jackson, we've had some great ones. And look, man, my best friend is TJ Phillips. So, you know, I've you know, being from Jackson and you know, growing up with Jerry Nichols and, you know what I'm saying, I was at the Dream game when Murrah played Lawrence County, you know what I'm saying? And man, being at all those practices, being in all of them games, I mean, I seen Steve Galloway in high school, you know what I'm saying? I remember seeing Lizzie Hunter in high school, Ryan Loftus. I mean, it go Othello, average 20-20, you know what I'm saying? On and on. So what Malik did in high school was amazing, right? And even Monte, you know, but and it's not to diminish that was high school, but Malik Heath had a great high school career as well. He didn't get the, and I have to put in context the sport itself, because though basketball is a team game, you're more susceptible to have singular success because you know you don't have on a the jersey and the helmet and everything, so you can be highlighted more. Malik Heath plays football and he plays a dependent position at receiver. But he had a great high school career, put up numbers, you know what I'm saying, got the scholarship that he went to. But now in college, he really didn't have the success. And Malik didn't either. Malik had the pinnacle of that one game in Kansas in the NCAA tournament. But even then, it didn't transition to the NBA for him because he never made the NBA and he's still not there. Now, well, I think he signed a two-way deal at one point. I think at some point in time, and he got on the G League. He was in the G League for a minute, signed a two-way deal. But Malik Heath, for all the work that he's done, man, he set himself up well to get to the NFL, and he played substantially a lot last season. So much
for big things for him next year.
Yeah, and they're projecting big things for him, and he got the goods, you know what I'm saying? But he didn't have the team success, you know what I'm saying, in that type of thing. So that's why I say, but what he's projected to do for his pro career, I think that would supersede what Malik Newman did for his high school career.
That boy Malik got to get a 30 for 30 though, man. That shit. I saw it in person. I had to coach against him 2 times. Okay, and those games, man, standing room only. This was some. The game didn't start at 7:30. Folks at our door at 4 o'clock. Okay,
but look, I can tell you. Look. I would tell anybody, man, go to Monte's 9th grade year.
Oh, now look. I remember that era too. I remember going over there to see him play, and you couldn't park nowhere near the school. Okay, but you had to park somewhere way down, and they weren't even having the games at Lanier. They had it somewhere else for that, man.
But look, let me tell you, I would tell them I lived it, man. I remember, like, because Coach Bill was at Blackburn, for those who don't know, and Jerry was at Blackburn with Coach Phillips, and they both left together to go to Lanier. I remember all this, man. So let me tell you something. I don't think people remember what it was like when Othello Harrington was at Murrah, bro. had Ronnie. Man, that team was loaded. Those games. Oh my God, bro. So
we're
again,
gonna have to talk this JPS basketball one day. I think you might be a historian of that too.
I lived it.
JPS basketball is something in and of itself. I think it's for some reason a lot of these kids ending up over there at Raymond right now, and it's kind of been diluted. But I think whatever coach or a handful of coaches can get that thing back jumping like it was when you had Phillips and Riley and your guy up there at Callaway, like it just, and then us up here in Canton, because when any of them schools come up here to Canton, I walk right down the street. That's what Canton High used to be, and it'll be crazy.
I remember Alonzo Lane at Canton, and even before him, Baby Shaq, and even before him, like I'm telling you,
Baby Shaq, baby.
Look, I lived it, but again, to your point, yeah, what Malik did was special. You talking about 4 championships, and then watch this, he leave, then you get Deshaun Ruffin. He just so happens he's at Jackson State, but Monte was the
big
same thing. Yeah. And Monte was the same thing. Except
was bad,
like, look, I tell everybody. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you a little story. I know it's not Jackson State, but since you mentioned it, man, I went to a tournament in Kentucky, and Lanier played. It's actually they got a picture of it. Lanier played Oak Hill, and Oak Hill had Rajon Rondo and Josh Smith, and Oak Hill won the game. Ended up beating Lanier by like 12, I think 10 or 12. But man, Monte dropped 48. I think Monte had like 48, 8, and like 7. So Josh Smith got the MVP trophy because they won a game. Josh Smith called Monte to the middle of the floor and gave him the trophy.
Monte was a bad boy, man.
They got a picture of it. Man, Monte was hell.
Monte was bad motherfucker. Shout out to Monte Ellis, man.
Please subscribe to my daddy's YouTube channel because the more subscribers he gets, the more attractive he looks to sponsors. The more attractive he looks to sponsors, the more money he can make. And the more money he can make, the more money he can spend on me.